Every day is a busy day for stay-at-home mom Ingrid Mapson. Not only does the local mom of four homeschool her children, but on top of all that, she still manages to follow her dream of being a vocalist. But that wasn't always the case.
I sang right through while I was pregnant. Then the minute I had my baby, it's like, that's all that mattered to me anymore. You would think my music passion was gone almost, but maybe it was transferred into the laughter of my children, you know? And so around the time of the last baby, that I thought I would get back into music. Somebody asked me if I wanted to join the choir, and that started to really rekindle things.
Born in Argentina, the local vocalist always grew up in a musical environment. But it wasn't until she moved to Canada she discovered her true passion.
You know, you could say that it started in my genes because I was born in Argentina, and my dad actually, before he had me, would tour around there with his sister in a trio. He's a tenor, and his sister is a classical soprano, and there's other music as well in the family. So there's that. And then we moved here. I was in the junior choir at church, which I really enjoyed. Then I took piano lessons, then I took flute lessons, and then it was later that I took voice lessons, and it's around then that I realized that is what I actually like the best.
Oh, your daddy's rich.
From that point forward, Ingrid concentrated on her singing, unknowingly chasing her dreams.
I wasn't the kind of child who knew what I wanted to be when I grew up, but when I was young in choir, my choir director, she actually was a soloist, and when I'd hear her singing, it was just glorious. And I do remember imagining myself, you know, singing like that as a soloist, as an adult, but I had no expectation that it would happen. I wasn't trying to make that happen. So now looking back, I think, oh, like I did do that kind of a dream.
And while the light of that dream might have dimmed, it never faded away. Today, Ingrid Mapson is a versatile vocalist with a new album on the way.
I think it's more when it was rekindled, it gradually really came back, and then to a much fuller spot. And I think having children, part of it helped me to be able to really pour the emotion in. What's really important to me when I'm singing, which I hope comes across on the album, is that I do connect with people's hearts. Like that's the main thing for an artist, is to engage the audience and the listeners. So I want them to sort of feel my heart, and it's rhythms of your heart, because to me it is. It's the audience I'm singing to, and where would I be without them? And part of the idea of the album is to be varied, so in genres and rhythms. Another thing is it's got a lot of classic tunes, mostly in pop and show tunes and light jazz.
From jazz to show tunes and even pop, Ingrid's voice has the ability to effortlessly span across all styles of music, and her supporters couldn't be more amazed.
The voice is the most natural way to make music, and yet you have to look like you're not producing it. It's got to sound natural, and Ingrid does that. She has a voice that's got a wide range. She can sing high notes, she can sing low notes. She's got a voice that suits a number of different styles, whether it be pop, jazz, or classical. She's done all of that.
Back when I was little, she didn't do any of this singing. She was just staying home with us, but at this point, seeing how far she's come and how wide of a range of music she does and so on, it really does inspire me.
Ingrid hopes to show other career-driven women that it's never too late to rekindle that old spark.
As far as a woman and pursuing your passions, okay, number one, of course, mothering is a passion in itself. But if you have another gift or a passion that you would like to pursue, okay, you can always continue either, like I say, through that time or after it, when you're ready in your time. But I do think it's important to be doing something that you really enjoy, even if it's on hold for a while, you know, following your dreams.